G'day guys, the comic book noob here, and today I haven't done one in a while, so I thought I'd do a quick little review on the latest issue of TMNT 106. So stick around guys and let's find out what I thought of this issue. Alright guys, and we're back. The comic book noob here. Like I said, haven't done a review for a while, so I thought I'd do a quick review on the latest TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles book that came out this week, number 106. Now, this book is written by Sophie Campbell. I believe the penciler is Nelson Daniel, because it just says art, and I believe the inker, because it just says colour, is done by Rhonda Patterson, which I believe writes the script for the overall story at the moment. So I don't know how the writer and the script and all that sort of thing works, but that's what it is. So not knowing sort of anything too much about the book previous to this book, as it is the first book I picked up, namely got it because I'm looking for more titles that aren't DC, because my store can't get DC single issues anymore. So a mutagen has been let go over New York City. Everyone sort of transformed and turned into like all these little animal mutants that sort of hang out with the turtles. They've been segregated into their own little part of New York, and it's like the mayor there saying that, you know, that's what's happening. They're being looked after. We don't know what's going on. We're just isolating everybody. And I'm pretty sure that's April O'Neil there. I'm not sure, but I mean, she's wearing yellow. She's got red hair. I'm going to presume it's April O'Neil. But I got to say, all I did when I just picked this book up, didn't even flick through it or anything when I was at the comic shop. So, and I'm glad I did, because I got home. I just had a little flick through when I recorded my last video of this week's haul, up there. Or there, I don't know where that's going to appear. But yeah, when I did flick through it, when I did that video, all I saw was sort of panels like that, with just turtles sort of standing around and training kids, and I was like, I don't know if this book's going to be enough to keep me entertained. But it was a really, really good book. So the story starts off with this little frog kid ends up seeing this little asshole dinosaur, this little asshole robot dinosaur. Like, man, I know he's going to be a little asshole, that dinosaur. And the poor little frog kid gets dragged off. So then I'm going to say that's the mother. Busts in on the turtles, asking for help, saying the kid's disappeared. I'm going to presume like everyone's just turned into random animals, and like a kid isn't a rabbit, it can be a frog or a dog or, you know, whatever. So yeah, she busts in, telling them that, and little Lita that they're looking after as well, tells everybody a story about the Slivery, which is, she says that's where he's gone. The Slivery's got her, and then tells this little story that, you know, it lives down the sewer, it comes up and it abducts kids and puts them in cages, and she thinks that the Slivery ends up eating the kids eventually, which we don't know. We don't know about that yet. So also, I'm trying to give a non-spoiler review. So I'm just trying to tell you as much about this book as I can without giving too much away. So Lita gets into a little scuffle with the kids because the kids don't believe her, and she ends up hitting one of the kids. I can't remember if it's Donatello or Leonardo. Loses their cool, yells at her. She runs away, and towards the end of the book, surprise, surprise, that little asshole robot shows up. And I'm not going to show you the rest of the book. You can probably guess what happens. I think when you see the first couple of pages and that happens to the little frog kid, and then Lita runs away, it's, you know, you can sort of tell what's going to happen. Also, one thing I did forget about this book, I kept noticing this turtle in yellow. There's 5 turtles now, and I do remember hearing about it now, but the 5th turtle is a female turtle named Jen. But yeah, man, really enjoyed this book. I give it like a 4 out of 5 if I was to give it a rating. It was enjoyable, and I'm really looking forward to picking up the next issue, number 106. There's also an annual, I believe. It says comes out in July, but I think with the the stoppage and everything in comics that it's not going to be July. But I think in the next sort of month or two, like August or September, the annual's probably going to come out. So that's probably, if you haven't read Ninja Turtles and you're curious about it, probably now's a good time to start picking it up, because it seems like it's going to be a really good story. So that's it, guys. That's my review. Let us know in the comments what you thought about this book, or have I sort of swung you to maybe pick this up next time you're in your local comic book store. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next video.